Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutLoud.com, and today is Wednesday, September 7th, 2016. It is 9:12 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to the pre-market game plan. We're going to start today with YM. YM yesterday had a really nice move to the downside and back to the upside as well, testing the prior highs. For those of you that listened in to my recording and took advantage of our signal of short under 18,490 with an ultimate target into the 60 and 50 area, congratulations, you made a lot of money. And also, you could have made a lot of money to the upside, and especially after it has reached this 18,500 zone again. And remember, our favorite entry area was 18,510, and we had a 10-point stop into 18,500, and you would have had your 2.5 hours all the way into this high. So congratulations for those of you that played at one side or double side. And again, today we have a pullback through the extended session all the way into 18,500, testing the area again. And we see some buying that occurred at 8 o'clock. This buying sent price again into this congestion. And what we're trying to do right now is trying to erase this peak that was formed 2 weeks ago. For the buys for today, any pullback into 18,500, I see it as buyable. Even into 810 again. So this is going to be the next support area. If we're going to see this price right now is trading at 18,521, it is really quieting down. Not a lot of price action, but if we see a pullback all the way into 18,510, that would be your secondary entry from yesterday. So this would be another trade for today. So this would be your signal, 18,510, and the stop, 18,500, and you're going to take it for a target into 18,540, 18,550, and 18,560. We do have, if we develop a strong momentum, we do have a void all the way into the all-time high, and I keep on mentioning this, into 18,600 and 18,623. So remember, if you're in a really good trade and the market starts powering to the upside, remember, just don't take all the profits at once, especially if you're trading with multiple contracts. Layer out and keep a one or two lots left, one or two contracts left at least for follow through. So this is my bias for YM. Moving on to ES. ES had again a really nice pop to the upside, tested this prior high, as you can see here, from 2 weeks ago. Really nice price action to the upside yesterday. So it same type of behavior to the downside and then to the upside. And remember, these parameters are key here. So we teach you how to interpret the market and how you can develop and how you can be your own signal service in our classes. Okay, so support here we have at 2184. We have resistance on top 2186, and we had a pullback all the way to 2181. However, this is a very strong area. And these are the parameters for today. We have support 2181. This can be used as your stop, and as a trigger, I would use 2183 with confirmation. But wait a little bit, because this one is weakening a little bit and might test the 2180 area. So this is not one of my favorites. So again, YM remains my top favorite right here. Okay, let's visit NQ. NQ continues to be the strongest one. And we had a really nice push to the upside yesterday. We've been talking about this, and we've been talking about buying 4805 area. Congratulations for those of you that bought this area. We had a signal yesterday. So 4805 was the entry with a protective stop of 5 points to 7 points, a little below 4800. And like I said, our method trades for points and not for ticks. And we mentioned that we had targets into 10, into 17, and to 20. So listen in to yesterday's recording. You could have made a lot of money with our signal. All right, so we had a beautiful continuation to the upside. We had pretty much a grind right here and pretty much a base, no pullback whatsoever. You can see that 3 a.m. came with a flurry to the upside, continued to the upside, 48.37.75, new all-time high overnight, and we're looking very bullish on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we do have very strong support level at 47.50. So this is going to sustain another move up. So what are we going to do today, and what are we going to watch today? Well, today we're going to look at 48.24 for support and a possible stop area. So we're going to look for a pullback all the way into 48.24. If we are not going to get pullback right into this zone, we're going to look for a pullback into 48.32. So what's going to be our stop? We're going to give it probably a 7 to 10 point stop because we have a lot of upside. For a long position, we're going to look at a first target at 48.40, 48.50, and we're going to look at 55 and 67 for potential profit targets. So yes, we do have room to move to the upside, and quite a lot. So remember, today I will be looking for follow through all the way into 48.60, and even we can even have a rally into 48.80. All right, so these are our targets for today. No shorting for me. If we're going to get a pullback into 48.20, I'm not going to short that. I'm just going to wait patiently for the price to come in. Remember, we're not trading yesterday's scenario, okay? We're in a very bullish environment with all-time highs, and I'm going for the big bucks. I'm not going for the little 10 points or 5 points, okay? All right, let's move on to CL. And CL had a really nice overnight rally once again. So yesterday's bounce off this double bottom, it broke this area right here. I was watching this for a short under $44. However, that bounce came immediately into 10 o'clock. And remember, 10 o'clock is reversal time, so that's when you don't short. So again, your move went to the upside, pullback right here overnight into another support area that it formed, and coming in a little bit. So again, traded above the whole number at $45, and double top right here onto the hourly chart, knocked into resistance. We also have a declining 200 that can send price back into 44.68. So far, it is finding support right here at the whole number. I'm not really feeling CL as much today because it's still trading within this wide range, and to me it's a very tough call right now. Very, very tough call. All I can tell you is that if it breaks 45, 35 area, it can head higher. But if it continues to hover in this area at the whole number, and if it tries to come back into 44.70, it might be tough. Remember, oil numbers are not going to be today. They're going to be tomorrow due to the holiday. They have been shifted a little bit, but remember, I'm not really feeling CL right now as a trade. It may or it may not do it. It has a mind of its own. I can't have a right prediction on this one. So if you want to trade it, like I said, you have support 44.70 area, and you have resistance 45. 44 right here, and I think that 44.70 area might hold for another bounce up, but if this area doesn't hold, then you're going to expect a pullback all the way to 44. So this would be the technical analysis, but as a trade, it's really hard for me to see a trade right now in oil. So let's move on to gold. Gold had a phenomenal right to the upside when we talked about gold yesterday and its possible targets into 53 and 56, and it reached 57. Okay, so it reached 57 area. We are in a very strong area of congestion on the daily chart and the weekly chart, but as long as the price puts some pressure and makes advances and makes these new highs right here on the hourly chart and just dramatic change of trend at all time frames, all minor time frames, we still have room to move higher. And the next targets are going to be 1365. So for those of you that are paying attention to gold and want to trade gold, 1365, and the next target is going to be 1375. So the range today, and we're kind of testing this area of 1350. You can see that it pulled back right into this area of 1350 right here. So this is our support, and these are our parameters for today. So pretty much it's a 50 by 56. So we have a $6 range here, $6 to $7 range, and any break to the upside, again, like I said, it's going to send it to the targets that were mentioned, and a break below. I'm not going to look to short anything into this area since it had a very strong move to the upside. But look for more upside. The gold market is open right now, and so it's not trading an extended session, and it's pretty much quieting down at 1353 zone. So watch a 2 minute to a 5 minute chart. We have a strong support level at 1353, like I said. And like I would look for more of an upside in gold than anything else. All right, thank you so much. This was all for today's game plan. And remember, we have a class that is coming up on Thursday, and that is September 8th at 7 p.m. Don't forget to register for the class. Visit our Facebook page or Twitter page is facebook.com/tradeoutloud or twitter.com/AnkaMetcalf/tradeoutloud to register. I have the link there. And also you can visit our website, tradeoutloud.com, and click on the email list and never miss a beat with our webinars. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a very profitable trading day.